Good morning, everybody. This is Major League Hatz, and welcome to one of my new YouTube channels. This is called Hatz Auction, so HATZ_auctions. I'm not really married to the name, so I might change it down the line or whatnot. But I basically wanted a channel to kind of showcase my cards because I'm into cards, and as you guys probably are aware, and I just thought it would be kind of fun to show my cards. I'm not going to be doing a ton of rip packs or anything like that unless, I get packs for some reason, but I'm going to be more showing off my regular cards. So with that being said, I do have a couple cards that that I typically sell. I always buy cards to sell and everything. So before we get started with the showcase of cards, I'm going to show you guys a couple cards that I'm going to be featuring today. So if you guys would like to purchase them, all you got to do, and this is not an auction, this is just a straight buy. You just PayPal the money to mlhatz_@yahoo.com. And I think it's backwards, but it's like my name, mlhatz@yahoo.com. Do friends to friends. So the first couple cards I am going to showcase before we get on to the other cards. Now, with these cards, they're all graded, but hang on. There we go. I should have had them out, but I didn't. They're all graded. There is no additional shipping fee on it. So if you do decide to purchase a card, make sure you put your email in the comment section of your payment so I can email you so I can get your address. So it's not going to be a ton, but each week I'm going to feature off some different cards. And like I said, there is no additional shipping. So the price that I have on the card is the price of the card. So first one that we got is a 2014 Bowman Platinum. Most of my cards are graded by GMA. GMA is a smaller grading company. It's not as big as Beckett or PSA, but I like using them for grading, basic or base cards. I do autographs, obviously, and relics, but I feel like this is a better way for folks that, don't have a ton of money to spend for grading because it can get very expensive to grade cards with PSA or Beckett. This is the other best option to do it. And I've been using these guys off and on for a number of years, so I've been very happy with their work and whatnot. So first one we have is a graded 9, Stephen Piscotty. This is a Bowman Platinum from 2014 rookie card. So this is graded 9. So this one is $9. The price is going to vary. So at any time, if you guys want me to reshow a card, just let me know. Now this is another Stephen Piscotty. This is graded 8. So this one's only $8. We have another one. So if that one for some reason gets sold, I have another one. Graded 8, Stephen Piscotty rookie, and that one's $8. We also have an 8.5, so that one's $8. 8.5, Stephen Piscotty rookie, $8. So if you look like any of those Stephen Piscotty's, they're only $8 a piece, and like I said, no additional for shipping. So if you are interested, just make your payment to mlhatz@yahoo.com. For PayPal and do friends of friends. And please leave your email address in the comment section of your payment so I can contact you. If for some reason I don't hear from you, I'll write down your name at the end of this and I will make sure I figure out some way to contact you somehow. The next card that we have is a 2014 Bowman Chrome Aramis Garcia from the San Francisco Giants, autographed, graded 9. Aramis Garcia is a prospect for the Giants. He came along a couple years ago. He is a very good catcher. Unfortunately, he's going to be one of those trade chip type pieces for the Giants now that the Giants have Joey Bart, but he could be a starter pretty much on any other team. He's currently in the AAA, so Sacramento, so he will be coming up to the majors in the next year or so, especially with all the transition that the Giants are going through, but you will definitely be seeing him. I believe he was already called up maybe once, but I'm not 100% sure because he didn't really stick around, but he's not going to be started because you can't start Aramis Garcia over Joey Bart. So this one's only $15. Next one we have is for Phillies fans out there. We have a 2014 Bowman Platinum die cut Topps prospect Miguel Franco, and this is graded 8.5, and this one is only $9. The next card is a 2015 Bowman Chrome Austin Meadows, graded 9, and this one is only $9. I put the tags on there because each one, of course, has a different price. So if you're just wondering. The next card that we have is a 2015 Bowman Chrome Brandon Rogers rookie refractor from the Colorado Rockies. He got injured late in the year, and last year he did make his major league debut, of course, but he did get injured. But he will be looking to make a comeback. But this is the future. What is he? Second baseman or shortstop? I always get confused. I want to say shortstop of the future for the Rockies, and this one's only $17. And that one's graded 10, so that one's very good graded. Very good grade. That doesn't even make sense. This one right here, it's an autographed 2013 Bowman Inception, Eddie Butler. If you're not familiar with Eddie Butler, he was a top prospect for the Rockies, high draft pick. He kind of didn't do so good, got traded to the Cubs. So that is why in this case, only selling it for $10, plus the grade wasn't that good. So if anybody wants to get in on a graded card, it's fun to have. That one's only $10. And that's with the shipping, so it's not bad. The next one is another Eddie Butler, graded 9. So this one's $15. This is a 2014 Bowman Inception. Now, if you are watching this on the replay, and there is a card that you see that you would like to inquire about, you can always email me at mlhatz@yahoo.com as well, and you'll get a hold of me that way as well. Just if you see a card and you want the card and you want to see if it's still available. Next one is a 2014 Bowman Silver Ice Rookies, Reese McGuire. This one is a very nice card. This one is only $10, so that is not a bad deal. Reese McGuire was another high prospect for the Pittsburgh Pirates, so that is a good one. This is another Reese McGuire Bowman Platinum 2014 Rookie Refractor. This one is graded 10. This one's only $10, so not too bad. Just a couple more, and then we will get to showcasing the cards that I got to show off. The next card that we have is a 2014 Bowman Platinum, Dan Vogelbach from the Chicago Cubs. He's currently in the Seattle Mariners organization. This one is graded a 10, so this one is only $8. He basically, Dan Vogelbach came around the time when there was just a lot of high draft picks, a lot of high expectations for the Cubs. And so they were basically at the point where you had to perform, or otherwise they're probably going to get rid of you. And that's kind of what happened to, Daniel Vogelbach. Let me make sure that the chat's on. I don't see anybody here, so that's okay. All right. Next card that we have is a 2014 Bowman Sterling Albert Almora Jr. autographed, and this one is only $15, graded 10. So that's a very nice one. I actually had 2 of these, and I already sold one of them a long time ago. Typically I sell cards on eBay, but eBay is kind of not the best way to go, but you do with what you have. By the way, I'm wearing my Florida Gators hat today since it is College Football Saturday. Reds fan in Florida, go Gators. So thank you very much again. The next card that we have is a 2014 Bowman Silver Ice Albert Almora Jr. Now, I always say the junior because that's part of his name, even though they just shorten it and say Albert Almora. This one is only $15, and it is graded 10. And that was actually the last one. So thank you for all that. Now let's get on to the cards. Now I got to figure out how some people do, the backwards camera. I guess they use their cell phones. I'm using my Mac, of course. So, that's why I'm doing it front forward. So I'm going to play around with this. So from my, I get into a couple auctions here and there on, card channels. So the first group of cards is from RSR. They're a very good, family, and they sent me some cards, extra cards along with my auctions. So, I wanted to make sure I showcase their cards on my channel. And plus, like I said, I want to share my cards. The other thing is they are doing this awesome, group or team break coming up. So it's going to be in the beginning of November. So if you want to get in on that, please go to their channel, RSR Cards, so you can get all the details. I decided to get in on a lower tier team, the Arizona Diamondbacks, for only $10. And it's what they call their, why not group, because they have each team in a particular group. So it varies. So just make sure you go over there to get all the details. And I decided my options were the Miami Marlins or the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I went with the Arizona Diamondbacks. One, it was only $10, but also two, I see more of the rookie teams for the D-backs in my area, being in Visalia and being in Reno. So if I get any rookie cards that I can maybe use for autographing when I go to the games or something, then there you go. So I figured that I'd be able to use their cards. So yeah, they'll probably be base cards. Maybe I'll get an auto, get lucky, get an auto or whatnot. But, if anything, I'll get some base cards, $10. I won't be kicking myself in the rear too much. So these are from RSRs. So the first one that we have, excuse me if I don't know the year, because honestly, I'd have to look it up. But this is a Bowman Platinum Persistence, Aaron Judge. This one is from 2019. So that was one card. Now, a lot of these cards I did buy like in a lot type assortment. So the next one that we have is another Aaron Judge Bowman Platinum. This one looks like a refractor, but I doubt it is. Same year, 2019. So there you go. Very nice. Aaron Judge, as you guys know, is just a freaking stud. I won't call him the next Mike Trout, but he could easily be right up there. And the next card that I got, and I've been for some reason picking up a lot of them lately, but we got a Topps Noah Syndergaard. I think it looks like it's a 2019. Yeah, 2019 Noah Syndergaard. So there you go. I got that Noah Syndergaard and like 5 others from another card auction lately. So here's another one, Future Stars Topps Chrome. I believe it's 2019 as well, not 2017 Noah Syndergaard. I don't even necessarily collect Noah Syndergaard. He's not a bad pitcher or player to collect. So, you can't be too mad about it. But when I was going for this little Mets lot auction, that was the card that I wanted, was the 2 Noah Syndergaard. So I'm actually happy that I was able to pick those up for a very good price. Cup of coffee on a Saturday. Now, I don't know how often I'll do these videos. I'll try to do it at least every Saturday, but like I said, if I get cards in, I wouldn't mind featuring on the channel. So the next card that we have is a Bowman Platinum. This one is numbered. So it's number 206 of 250, but it's a Robinson Cano 2019. There's a little bit of a glare. There we go. A little bit of a glare from the light and the penny sleeve there. If you guys are ever wondering what I do collect, though, I generally collect autos, relics, Frank Thomas, Nolan Ryan, and my old buddy Don Slott. He's an old catcher. He played for the Texas Rangers, played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was one of those cards that as a kid that I just kept getting them, and I'm like, okay, I'll start collecting Don Slott. Might as well. So if you guys are ever curious what kind of cards I collect, or also San Francisco Giants cards, huge Giants fans. If you guys have been watching my channel on Major League Hatz, you guys would know that. But yes, so those are typically the cards I collect. And then I'll typically buy like any cards that kind of catch my eye, or any young prospects that I think that they're not too crazy. They're not like an Acuna or Tatis Jr. or Guerrero type rookies. Those cards, when those cards are released with the autos and the refractors, those prices just go up crazy. If I get one and I can get it for a reasonable price, I'll get it, but I'm not chasing it for a couple $100. That's just me. Excuse me. I do have a limit on what I want to spend for a rookie card, especially an unproven rookie. And with the way, rookies can be or have a tendency of, I like to do the wait and see games. I do pick up, some cards down the line. Like I just recently got a Mike Trout, and that was like $400. So it just depends. But I like to give the rookie some time to develop play and showcase themselves, and make sure that it's a legit investment, because that's why I don't get the whole pricing on rookies in a sense, because it is just crazy the amount of money they go for. Anyways, sidetrack there. I pulled a Professor Hatter and did a Hatter time with Major League Hats here. Next card we have is just a base card, Jacob deGrom Topps from, I believe it was 2019. Yes, 2019. Topps right there, Jacob deGrom. Kind of liked it with the longer hair, but he doesn't have the long hair no more. Next card we have is looks like it's another, what is this, Topps as well? Yeah, it looks like it's Topps 2019. Interesting. Okay. It looks like it is a Topps 2019. Another Jacob deGrom Sport Magazine, 2018 All-Star Selection. As I said, I don't buy a lot of base cards, so I'm not necessarily knowledgeable of all the inserts. So, some of them, just look a little weird. That one's actually an okay one, not the best. Here's the one that I kind of like. This is another Jacob deGrom. This is a retro style card. I believe this one's a Topps as well, but it's from 2019. But it has that like 1987, 88 background design going on. So that's actually very nice. So that's another Jacob deGrom. Yeah, I did. Like I said, I purchased a Mets lot. And like I said, I'm not a Mets fan, but I just wanted the newest Syndergaards and some of the other cards like the, Jacob deGroms and coming up, the Ahmed Rosario were actually good cards. Here is another one, Topps Gallery. Let's see here. It says, oh, this one's an artist proof rookie, Ahmed Rosario. So this one is a nice one. So that is not actually a bad one to have. It's not a Pete Alonso or anything like that. But Ahmed Rosario is not too bad of a player himself. This one is a Topps. I guess they call it Holiday or Snowflake. This is another rookie, Miguel Andujar, not numbered. Yeah, it says Holiday Mega on the back. So Miguel Andujar, and that's another nice one to have because if you guys know, Miguel Andujar could be like the next Derek Jeter-esque type player. Obviously, nobody's going to be like Derek Jeter, but yeah. Now, this other one, I actually feel really bad because I'm not a Cowboys fan, but when I saw this card up for auction, I'm like, I had to get it. The main reason I wanted to get this one is because it has, for the relic, has like a game-used type relic. It says the enclosed game-worn material is guaranteed by Panini, so it's game-worn. I don't believe it says it's from any Pacific game or anything, but the fact that it says it was game-worn, and it was a really good price, which I was really surprised it didn't go for a little bit higher, but that's the main reason I got it. This is Felix Jones, 149 of 199 from the Dallas Cowboys. So, like I said, this could be a card that I might sell down the line, but for now, I just thought it was a really good card, really, good pickup. Like I said, those are the kind of cards I like, or anything that catches my eye, and the fact that it did say, game used relic jersey on it was actually cool. It looks like we got a card out of. It looks like we got a card out of the. Got misshuffled, but anyways, we have a. Let's see here. This is a Bowman Chrome. It is a Rookie of the Year favorites 2018 Ahmed Rosario. So there we go. We'll have to put that one back in the little Mets section until I, get my cards organized. I kind of stack them up on my shelf. So I'm constantly going through them to see what I could do with them. Now, as a little bonus, RSR sent me some football cards. I'm not really a football guy per se. I mean, yeah, I love the Niners and whatnot, and I'll watch my football, but I've just never been big into collecting football cards. When minor leagues was playing football, I did try to get him into collecting cards, football cards, because I thought it would be cool since he was playing football. He never really got into it. And then, with football, with the rookies, they actually go a lot crazier than baseball rookies, in my opinion. Like, for example, Kyler Murray. What's the Jets rookie quarterback? Darnold? No. I forget what his name is. But rookie NFL players go for crazy amounts of money. But anyways, I'll always be happy to get cards. And that is also kind of, basically why I did this, because I wanted to open it up, see what you guys see at the same time. So if there's any cards in here that I should be aware of, please let me know. Because honestly, a lot of the time, I honestly don't know who the top players are. Let's see here. This is going to be a little bit worse, because this is a 1990 1,000-yard club glossy card inside, and it has 45 cards. So Topps football. Yeah. 1990, I think it is, from what I can tell. Yes. And that's the other thing about my channel, is that I'm actually going to take a little bit of time, so I'm not going to do too much at once. And I'm actually going to show you the cards. I know a lot of card channels, they just kind of shuffle through looking for the inserts or whatever. So, all right, guys. Yeah, see, I'm not going to know any of these guys, but we got a Kent Hugh right there from Buffalo. Now, here's a good card for me, being a Niners fan, but this is not a bad one. We got a Ronnie Lott. So we'll put that right there. Since I don't have a ton of football cards, I'll probably just start making, my little 49er collection. I don't really go out of my way to get 49er cards. like I said, I'm more of a baseball / Giants kind of guy. Next one we got is from the Colts, Chris Hinton. And, so far out of these 3 guys, I only know one. Next guy is Ron Stallworth, Jets. Name sounds familiar, but not 100% sure. Next one we have is from the Eagles, Ezel Jenkins. Oh, here's the next card coming up is actually a nice one. It's a good thing I don't know anything, but because I just dented that corner. That's okay. He sucked anyways. Next one, here's a good one. Jim Kelly, right there. Obviously, I know him. Probably here. Okay. Since I messed up Ezel Jenkins, and yeah, because there's 0 value in that card as it is. Watch, it was like $100,000 card. Yeah, right. From Topps. Yeah, okay. Well, from football 1990 Topps. Next card we have the Brad Mustard. Apparently, he's was a running back from the Chicago Bears. Never heard of that guy. From the Eagles, we have a Clyde Simmons. Yeah. This one I actually know. So being a 49er, Guy McIntyre. So, which is okay. Okay. I mean, these were free cards. These were throw-ins, so I can't complain too much about it. I'm just saying I don't know these guys. Next one, the cool part about looking at old cards, these cards are what 20 years, almost about 30 years old, 1990, 2010, 20, yeah, about 30 years old, is that you get to see the old jerseys. So you got Maurice Hurst wearing that New England Patriots old school jersey right there. So that's actually cool. Oh, look, this one's kind of funny because I think he's still playing, actually. You guys might want to correct me, but he might have retired. Morton Anderson. So I actually know him because he was a kicker for like 20, 30 years. So yes. Next one from the Saints again, we got Hobie Brenner. Know nothing about Hobie Brenner. All I know is that he has a cool stash, something I can't grow. Next one is, this guy sounds familiar. I don't know, though. Don Beebe from the Bills. So you guys will have to let me know if these guys are anything, because for the most part, like I said, I don't know. Next one we have, his name is Cartoon or Al Toon from the Jets. I think it'd be better to call him Cartoon. So, oh, here's a good one. I actually know this guy. I don't recall ever seeing him play because I got into football kind of late as a kid. But we got Icky Woods. So that's actually not that bad. Next one from the, was it Arizona Cardinals? St. Louis Cardinals? This is 1990. So Robert A. Walt. So there we go. Not sure which Cardinals, though. Just says Cardinals. So let me see here. I'm actually curious. Oh, Phoenix Cardinals. My bad. Next one, okay, I know this one. This is the 100-yard club wide receiver, Jerry Rice. So that's actually nice. So we got 3 Niners so far. We got a running back from the Rams, Greg Bell, and he is from the Los Angeles Rams. Back to the original Los Angeles Rams. Next one, we have Webster Slaughter from the Browns. Looks like he's getting slaughtered. Next one we have from the Patriots, Cedric Jones. So there we go. Next one we have is Myron Guyton. It looks like this is actually a Topps super rookie. Never heard of the guy, so if he came to do anything, I'll have to see, but I doubt it. That's the other thing about NFL players. Their careers typically are on an average are only about 3 to 5 years, so yes. Next one we have, I believe it's from Houston Oilers. We got Drew Hill. Yes, Houston, because I think that was the only team they were known by before they moved. Next one we have is from the Saints, Eric Martin. So there we go. Well, here you go. This is actually nice. I actually like this pack. So this is actually a nice throw-in because I got a couple good 49er cards. I got Icky Woods, Jim Kelly, and to back it up, we got a Thurman Thomas. So that is actually a nice one right there. I know who that obviously is. Here is a Raiders, Thomas Benson. I'm not a Raiders fan. I don't like the Raiders. And it actually says Los Angeles Raiders. So they just need to get the heck out already. Let's see here. Don't like this card, but it's an Ernest Biner from Washington. And since I don't know him and I don't like Washington, that gets in the ripped up pile. And yeah, if you guys have been watching me long enough, you guys know I don't like the Washington name. And yeah, so Ernest Biner goes in the garbage. Next one we have is Tim Harris. Now, I will tell you, if I thought I could have sold it, I would have sold it, but oh well. Now, somebody's going to offer me like $15, but obviously that'll be more of a joke. All right. Okay, this is a 1989. Obviously, it's 1990 tops, but it's a 1989 record breaker Flipper Anderson. This guy's got to play for the Dolphins, huh, with a name like that. Yeah. All right, here's another 49ers card, and I actually know this guy, Eric Wright. So there you go. Oh, here you go. This would actually, Blood X, man. Troy Aikman, right there. I know you would like that one, so I actually know that guy, of course. Here is another running back for the Phoenix Cardinals, Ron Wolfley. Yeah, I've never heard of him. Now, I know. I mean, granted, I'm almost 40, so I would have been about 9 years old in 1990. So, yeah, but still. Next one is from the Packers, Keith Woodside. So there we go. Don't know. Bert Grossman from the Chargers. Don't know him. We have a Carl Lee from the Vikings. So let me know if you guys recognize any of these guys, because I don't. We have a Ernie Jones. Now, if this is the same Tim McDonald that used to play for the 49ers, this is kind of cool, but he's not wearing a Niners jersey. He's wearing a Phoenix Cardinals jersey. So Tim McDonald. Oh, I know this guy. This guy's on that ESPN. Wait, who's this guy then? Is this his brother? Bob Golick. This has got to be Mike Golick's brother, right? So, yes, because he went to Notre Dame, and that's, where Mike Golick, if I remember right, went to, and his sons also went to. So, Bob Golick, that must be his brother. So, that's kind of interesting. Next one from the Vikings is Al Noga. Yeah, don't know him. Oh, here we go. Here's another Cowboys player, Jim Jeffcoat. Don't know that guy. It'd be kind of nice though to pull an Emmitt Smith. I don't know if Emmitt Smith was around, so we'll see. But anyways, next card that we have is a Terry McDaniel from the Raiders. I don't know that guy, Terry McDaniels. I do know this guy. So this is a top super rookie. This card's probably not worth anything, but he had a reasonable good career. In fact, I know him says something. So Steve Atwater. So there you go. All right, here we go. Wide receiver, Kansas City Chiefs, Stephon Page. Don't know this guy, so yes. Here's another Chargers player. It looks like he's about to drop the ball. I doubt it because the ball's spiraling right hand, but we got an Anthony Miller. There we go. Next one that we have, it looks like he's a center, so nobody's ever heard of him. Jay Hilgenberg from the Bears. I know Professor Hatter, if he actually watches this, but he knows nothing about cards, will actually tell me, how do you not know a Jay Hilgenberger? Now, this guy I know because he was more, I know him more for ESPN, but we have a Mark Jackson. So there you go. All right, another Patriots guy. I've never heard of this guy, but we have Hart Lee Dykes. Yeah, interesting name. And the last one from this pack from the Miami Dolphins is Jarvis Williams. So, overall, not a bad pack in the sense. One, it was a throw-in, so I appreciate that. But I like the fact that I got a Troy Aikman, an Eric Wright, a Thurman Thomas, a Jerry Rice, Ickey Woods, Guy McIntyre, a Jim Kelly, and a Ronnie Lott. So that's actually not a bad pack, especially for a throw-in. So, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't like to do like long streams anyways, but I'll just kind of keep going since I'm just kind of talking to myself, which is fine. But all right, the next group of cards I'm actually going to show you. One card I got from eBay, so I'll tell you that little story here in just a second. My cards kind of fell, but anyway, so on YouTube there is a guy. His name is Breaks and Stuff. Really cool guy. He had an auction going on, and one of the biggest cards in the auction was to try to chase down a Derek Jeter card. And I wanted to get in on it, so I decided to get in on it. And then also he was doing like a division break, so I figured, why not try it? I mean, at the end of things, the divisions were randomized, so I didn't know which division or anything I was going to get. And I was actually kind of happy with the division that I ended up with. I ended up with the AOS, and I actually got the Angels. Unfortunately, my gamble didn't pay off, but I'd rather do this gambling than doing a gambling on, regular Terry money because at least I've got something in return. I mean, if it wasn't a Mike Trout or a Shohei Ohtani autograph or Albert Pujols, does Albert Pujols even have any autographs in these? I don't know. All right, but he was really cool though, so I'm not disappointed because one, I'm happy with the cards, and two, he threw in a lot of great extra cards. So go check out Breaks and Stuff. Really cool guy, and like I said, he takes care of you. But one of the cards that he threw in was this, and I don't honestly know the years on some of these without looking them up like I'm doing right now. But we have a 92, 93, so it's a 93 Upper Deck Basketball NBA Draft Alonzo Mourning. So that is actually a nice card. So Alonzo Mourning. We also have a Skybox Dikembe Mutombo. So that is a nice one. I'm assuming it's his rookie year. Probably, nope, doesn't look like it, but Dikembe Mutombo. Now, I'll save those guys for last because those are the ones that are freaking awesome right there. Another card that I believe he threw this one in because this wouldn't be a one that I would buy on my own, but this one is just really cool with the refractor type look or appeal, but it's from 1992 Upper Deck. Yes, these are basketball cards, but we have Alvin Robertson Steals, and this one is just cool. If you guys can see it, it's so, but you see right there. So that is cool. I like that one. Now, which one is this one? Okay. This one is the eBay pickup real quick. I'll save that one for last because I have a little story. We'll save those ones right there. All right, so in the division break, like I said, I got the AL West, and I had anybody from the AL West I would get those cards from. And like I said, it could have been a good gamble, but, it didn't work out this time. But I got some okay cards. Only got about 9 cards or so that's a little disappointing. Would have hoped for a little bit more, but like I said, he took care of me, threw in some extra cards. So like I said, no complaints. First one, we have a Mariners rookie, Jared Kelenic. It doesn't say Bowman Chrome or anything, but I do know he's a rookie. So Jared Kelenic. Next card. This one is another rookie card. It doesn't say first card on it or anything, but he is a rookie. But we have from the Houston Astros a JB Buck. Oh man, we're gonna have to learn this guy's name. JB Bukakis. He was drafted just a couple years ago, so he'll probably be coming up in the next couple years. See, this one says first Bowman on it, but we have from the Texas Rangers, Eli White. So another rookie. Now, these cards, unfortunately, aren't good for autographing because of that glossy chrome type finish, but, you can still get them autographed. I've gotten a couple autographed before, but autographs aren't too great in a sense because they can tend to smear. Next one we have, I believe this guy was a rookie as well, but it doesn't say it, but we have an Anderson Tejeda from the Texas Rangers. I keep putting my finger in the middle of their face. So next one we have, this guy is not a rookie, but we got from the Oakland A's, Blake Tryon. Next one we have, this guy is a rookie, and it says rookie on it. See, that's why it's funny, because it either says like first Bowman Chrome or first Bowman card. So the first time they have their card, or their rookie because they made their debut this year. Like this guy did. We got Griffin Cannon, rookie from the Angels. He should be pretty good coming up. Here is another rookie guy, but it doesn't say, first Bowman or anything, but we have a Jameson Oakland A's. And the last one, which this one actually is a very nice one. Of course, my guy, Jose Altuve. Like Jose Altuve, I consider him a baseball buddy. I have his autograph. He signed a baseball for me in Oakland, so that was actually really cool of him. And he, seriously, how can you not like Jose Altuve? He's just a freaking awesome player. And I don't want to say he had like limitations, but he had limitations being the size that he has. And for him to develop into such a great baseball player, it's like, wow. All right. So we are going to be taking a look at some of these other cards. Another thing I got into on Breaks and Stuff's auctions is I got into this what year is this? 1993 Bowman. And this one we were looking for, Derek Jeter, there's Andy Pettit and so on. And on this one you could buy, like a corner. And so I ended up buying a couple corners, and it paid off. I was very happy, but so I'm going to take some of these guys out eventually because they're going to go in my Giants section. But we have a Steve Hosey. Oh, looks like we got a lost card here from the Bowman Chrome section, but this one's really cool. I like this card because he is a rookie. He was drafted just a couple years ago. So last one from the Bowman. Plus, it also has an Arizona Foley, but we have a Shed Long. So that is a really nice one. I expect some good things from Shed Long. He's a good. I don't know if he's a great player, but like I said, he was a high draft pick. All right. So next card we have now. The one thing I noticed about these, what do you call these? Just foils, back from 1993. But I noticed that from the packaging that the corners got bent a little bit easier, probably from the weakness. But this one is a nice one. This one used to be a big deal back in the day. Raul Mondesi. Back in the day, dude, Royal Mondesi. This is not a rookie card. No, it's not a rookie card. But that card probably would have been like a $3 to $5 card. No joke. And before Mike Trout came along, we had nice Tim Salmon. So Angels always fishing for those fish guys. So we got Salmon and Trout. So there you go. He unfortunately flamed out, but he was good for a couple years, man. That was another big card back then. Next guy. Out of the frying pan, we got a Dan Fry, and I actually got two of those. Here is another high draft pick. This guy was supposed to go on and do good things, but we got from the A's, Todd Van Poppel. Never heard of this guy, so I don't know if he really did anything, but also looks like he looks like he was on the Rockies. Yeah, Colorado Rockies. Played at Denver. Okay, but we have a Jim Tatum. I'm not familiar with Jim Tatum, so you guys might have to get me on that one. I know this guy, Kevin Stalker. He had a decent little career. Gary Moda, I believe he went into coaching. This one's a nice one because it's a father-son type 1 dual Bowman, but we have a Felipe and Moses Alou. There you go. Like those ones. Plus, they played both for the Giants. Well, the real Javier Lopez, please stand up. And I say the real because if you guys don't know, this was the big time catcher back in the days for the Atlanta Braves, Javi Lopez, and then of course San Francisco Giants. Just a number of years ago, had a pitcher, really good lefty, I believe he is, Javier Lopez. And whenever you look up Javier Lopez, you always end up getting him instead. So yes, that's the original Javi Lopez. Here we go, another one, Ray McDavid. I'm not familiar with him. Here is another father-son one, and these father-son ones are really cool. I wonder if they did a Griffey one because that would have been actually really cool. I can't remember if Griffey Sr. retired by then because I know they played for at least one season with the Mariners together, so I don't know. But anyway, so we have a Hal and Brian McRae. Here. This one would have been freaking money back in the day. Manny Ramirez. I don't know if it's his rookie card because I don't really keep track of necessarily rookies unless they're the rookies I'm looking for. Like, I have a Frank Thomas rookie, King Griffey Jr. type rookie, those kind of guys. Next one, don't know this guy, but this guy looks already old back then. Tyrone Hill, and it says it's a top prospect right there for the Brewers. Here's another Gary Moda. I don't know how I missed that one because I try to keep the doubles together. And we have a Willie Green. All right. So from those were the foil ones. And now here are some of the base ones. But we got Dennis Eckersley, one of my favorite all-time pitchers. I used to try to mimic his pitching style, that sidearm wind up. Another Dennis Eckersley. Next one we have is a Jeff Bagwell. Nice. See, these guys obviously I know really good. David Justice. Nice one. Oh, look, it's Prince's father. Cecil or Cecil Fielder. Like that one. Freaking huge fan of Cecil Fielder. Here's another guy I really liked a lot, Bo Jackson. Here's, of course, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. Another Hall of Famer, Greg Maddux. These are not bad at all. Controversy on this one, but he did pass away, so no worries about anything after that. Ken Caminetti, really good third baseman for the Astros. Really liked him a lot playing back when he was playing. Next one, move on. The David Ortiz before David Ortiz. Another Hall of Famer, but we got a Tom Glavine. This is a really nice one. Cal Ripken Jr., which they don't have the junior on there, which is actually kind of funny. Yeah, they don't have the junior on there, which is kind of funny. Next one, prime time Deion Sanders. Him and Bo Jackson were the freaking, they were awesome because playing football and baseball. Yeah, awesome. Next one, Hall of Famer Dave Winfield. This one, they took off the junior as well, but we have a Sandy Alomar Jr. I'm trying to remember. I believe he did. So I'll say Hall of Famer, Edgar Martinez. There you go. Nice Larry Walker with the Montreal Expos. Freaking awesome. The Bulldog, right? Bulldog? Yeah, Bulldog. Earl Hershiser. Here you go. Mr. Hit King himself. No, not Pete Rose. Oh, crud. That's like the one I wouldn't want to drop. I'll have to check him out. But George Brett. Can't believe I just dropped that one. That's why I got to get these in penny sleeves. Doesn't look like it did anything, hopefully. Always got to check those corners. Now I think I dinged it. Dang it. Oh, well. Kurt Schilling. Bloody Sock. Fred McGriff, the crime dog right there. Looks like we found another Javi Lopez. Hall of Famer, Yvonne Pudge Rodriguez, more known nowadays as Derek Rodriguez, his dad from the San Francisco Giants. Next Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. Another Hall of Famer. A lot of Hall of Famers in this one. Ryan Sandberg. This guy would have been a Hall of Famer, but he got derailed. But, I really liked him back then. Darryl Strawberry. And one of my old-time favorites because he wore the glasses, and I had to wear glasses as a kid, and I wore glasses similar to what he wore. Chris Sabo, one of my old-time favorite players right there. Yes, I know he didn't really do anything per se. He had a decent little career, but yes. All right, so those were from the Bowman. Now you're probably wondering, did I get a Jeter? You just have to wait and find out. Now, the next little group of cards that I got into, he did breaks and stuff, had some Bowman cards from what year is this? 1990? I've been trying to pick up some cards that, I lost as a kid. I didn't really lose them, but, it's a long story. Anyways, I think this is 1990, maybe 89. I can't remember, and I can't see the small print. But these were those oversized cards that kind of, as a kid, kind of sucked to collect because it would be hard to protect because they would stick out of the, protector. All right, so we got a Nolan Ryan. That one's freaking awesome. Got 3 of those ones. Got a nice little Willie Mays print. Now this one is like one of those like mail-in cards, so probably not really worth anything because it's not a normal card, but it's just how it is. Here is another nice Ryan Sandberg, the guy that I hate with all my heart. Well, not like hate as a person, but hate because of what he did. Kurt Gibson. Yeah. If you guys don't know, he hit the home run off of Dennis Eckersley in the World Series of 1988, and the Dodgers went on to win the World Series. And as you guys know, if you guys been watching me for a while, I grew up an A's fan, but I converted to a Giants fan in the mid-90s. But Dennis Eckersley was my guy. McGuire, Canseco, Langford, Blankenship, Terry Steinbach, Dave Stewart, Bob Welch, all those guys. So, yes. Next one, Dan Javier. Don't forget him. Next one is Bo Jackson. By the way, like Kurt Gibson shouldn't even be playing in that game. He was in really bad health. Something was going on with him, but he was not 100%. For him to do what he did, dang, that was crazy. That was the cool part. Next one we have is a Tino Martinez. Nice one. Another one, Tino Martinez. Another one, Tino Martinez. Here you go. Don't know. I think this might be his rookie. I'm thinking this is from 1988, maybe 89. I think this is 89. But we have Steve Finley playing for the Baltimore Orioles. Another Steve Finley. Here you go. My guy, Mark McGuire. I love that dude. Freaking, that's honestly, between him and Canseco, that's kind of what got me into baseball. Started getting into baseball when I was about 5-6 years old, playing t-ball like everybody else. And those guys were the talk of the century. So Jose Canseco. Next guy right here, another hit king, Tony Gwynn. And I got 2 of those guys, so that's kind of cool. This one, Sandy Alomar Jr., so this one has the junior on it. Who is this one? Oh, how do I freaking not know this guy? Mike Schmidt, come on. Nice one, Hall of Famer. Another one, Roger Clemens, not a Hall of Famer, but that's up for debate. If he gets in, so should Barry Bonds. Just saying. Darryl Strawberry. Oh, speaking of Mr. Barry Bonds, here we go, Barry Bonds. These would actually be not too bad to go send in and get graded, honestly, because it actually looks really good. This one right here, one of the few guys I don't really know and I'm not familiar with. We got a Joey Meyer. Next one, we got one. I believe he played for the A's later on, if I remember right. But we got Jerry Brown. Oh, Hindu. How do I forget Dave Henderson? We got a Hindu. These are some of the older portrait cards like that Willie Mays. So they're not really probably worth anything, but they're kind of cool to keep. Richie Ashburn. Let's see here. Oh, my God. I think that is, I want to say it's Yogi Berra, and I could be wrong. There's actually no name on this one, which is kind of funny, but I believe that's Yogi Berra, catcher for the Yankees. Ed Whitey Ford. See, a lot of these have the names on it, and then that one doesn't have the names. And then, I honestly, I forget. Let's see here. Is this Stoudemire? Yeah, Mel Stoudemire. Rest in peace. Passed away a couple years ago. There you go. This one is a very nice one as well. Another Sandy Alomar. This one is Edwin Duke Snyder. Oh, man, if this was real, that'd be freaking awesome, but it's not. Ted Williams, two of those guys. So overall, I mean, if you look at these cards now, these are actually some really good cards. Just they were really hard to protect because of that oversizedness. And if you guys still don't have an idea what I'm talking about, so here is a typical size card, shed long, and so I can I don't know the actual dimensions of a typical size card. I never actually measured it, but if you look, that whole backside right there is the Nolan Ryan. So yes, so put them side to side. And yes, so that is what, 1/8 of an inch bigger. Now, width-wise, it's the same size, but yeah. So they would always stick out. So there wasn't like, if you were going to put them in binders, sometimes you would put them in the top of the binder. But yeah, I wonder how many of those cards got ruined for kids. I mean, I know I had a couple, but I really honestly tried to avoid them after I realized they were bigger. So I think that was just one of those things that just didn't last very long. All right, let's finish up with the RSR. No, these are from breaks and stuff. So let's see here. I got to show you guys these at the end. Let's show you guys that. I'll show you guys everything here in just a second. So, all right. Now, breaks and stuff was really cool, and he sent me this. I never actually had this card, or if I did, I didn't realize it at the time, but we have a 1987 rookie card of Barry Larkin. I wasn't a huge Reds fan because of that 1990 World Series where the Reds beat the A's 4-0, but of course, Barry Larkin is Barry Larkin, so not bad. Here we go, 1987, Barry Larkin rookie. I mean, they're both rookies, right? They're both 87, yeah, both rookie cards. So that's nice. Never actually, I don't recall having this card. I think I might have, but this one is his rookie card. You can usually get this still for a very good price. Barry Bonds right there from 87. Here is this was one of the nice pickups on that Bowman, but we got a John Smoltz. I don't know if this is a rookie card. Like I said, I don't keep very familiarized with the rookies. Yeah, 88. But I believe that is his rookie card. Oh, you know what? I don't see that card. Oh, well. Anyways, okay. So the other cards that Breaks and stuff threw in, which seriously, these things are freaking awesome. And I appreciate him throwing these in, but during while we were waiting and whatnot, but he opened up some basketball cards, and how can you not like this? But you have, what is it, 1990, 91 Fleer from basketball, Michael Jordan. Was it stats leader? League leaders, Michael Jordan. That one is freaking awesome. Can never go wrong with the Michael Jordan. From the set itself, Michael Jordan. I actually used to have this card as a kid, so very nice. This one is from NBA Hoops from his All-Star game. Another Michael Jordan. Very nice. This is from Top Stadium. What year? 92? 93? 92. Michael Jordan base. So very nice. Jumping over Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing's like looking like, what's going on here? So that was really cool. This one is a really sick one from 1993 Upper Deck. Michael Jordan. His airness, awesome. This one is one of my favorites. It's the Skybox, just because he looks like he's dunking over the city of Chicago. Michael Jordan, of course. Yeah, he threw all these cards in for me for going into his break. So, like I said, go check out breaks and stuff, and yeah, get into some of his stuff because he takes care of you. He's a cool guy. Anyways, this one is a Skybox Salutes Michael Jordan. Another one we got, and we're almost done here, guys. Is we have a 1992 Upper Deck base Michael Jordan. Nice. Okay. We're going to get back to the Bowman's cards. The other top pickups from the Bowman cards was this. I believe it's his rookie card. I want to say it's his rookie card from 1993 Bowman. Mariano Rivera, Hall of Famer. Man, he gained a little weight, even though he's still pretty fit. But yes, got older like everybody else. But Mariano Rivera, very, very nice. And of course, Andy Pettit. I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame, especially since he had that little issue going on. He should probably be in the Hall of Fame, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, guys. Now, I've been kind of leading you guys on for the last hour, but I did manage to get one, and I'm super excited. But I got a Derek Jeter rookie card, and he put it, breaks and stuff, put it in a one-touch for me at no additional charge, so that was freaking awesome. I think I am going to send this in to get graded here shortly. Because some of these cards on eBay were selling for $400-$500. I don't know if I would sell it. That's just me, because Derek Jeter having a card like that would be just freaking awesome if it gets a high card, grade. The corners look really good. The centering, I'm not an expert with the centering, but I think it looks pretty good. This thing's got to be at least a 9, maybe 10. I mean, if I want to be conservative, I'll say 9.5, 9 to 9.5, because the corners look awesome. It just looks good. And the part about this one, okay, I got 3 corners in this break, and I was a nervous wreck the whole time. And this card was pulled out in like the third to last pack on the third corner that I had purchased, which was the end of the box. And usually you get 1 or 2 Jeters per box. And yeah, I was like stressing the whole time. I'm like, ah! So yes, very excited to get those cards. So again, thank you very much to RSR Cards for the extra football cards. I actually liked them. Got some good ones out of them. Thank you very much to Breaks and Stuff for all the awesome cards. And, look forward to joining in your breaks and auctions again. Real quick, going to show you my last little eBay pickup. I only got this card right here. It's a Trevor Clifton, because I got it on an auction. Not this particular card. I got this one from eBay, but I got his numbered one on an auction, the exact same one, but it was numbered. This one isn't numbered. And so you know how much this one cost me? $2. $1 for the card, $1 for shipping. I'm like, for $2, the guy might as well just mail it to me, because he's losing money selling it on eBay for $2. Trevor Clifton is not in the Cubs top 30 prospect, list in their organization. He did pitch in Iowa last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a call up. So this is this would be a reasonable, good investment for only $2. So that's why I picked this one up. This one isn't the numbered one, but I got the numbered one in an auction, so I figured $2, good investment. So anyways, guys, if you are watching this on the replay and there are any cards that you are interested in buying on the graded cards that I showed you in the beginning, please email me at mlhatz@yahoo.com. And, the prices are what they are, and there's no additional shipping charges or anything like that. So if you guys do watch this, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. All right, you guys, Major League Hatz out. Bye, everybody. See ya.